Good Christ, I'm a thirsty seller on Christmas. Well, I like Budweiser. So I figured I'd just make this very last video for Christmas, because, well, my brother's going to be here tomorrow, and we're planning on watching The Room together, come nighttime, because that's when our baby brother will be asleep. So I figured just get this video out of the way. It's just going to be a quick comparison. It's not going to be like a full 5-part review or anything like that, because, come on, it's the holidays. I deserve a bit of time to just sit back, relax, kick it with the family. But just to give you a bit of context behind the character changes for what I'm talking about today, this is the picture that came with UW Megatronia. In case you can't see it properly, it's essentially a sketch of them all playing grab ass in a bathroom. Because Japan. So, yeah, let me just, one more sip. Move the beer out of the way. Make sure it stays up there and it doesn't fizz over. So, as you can gather, most likely from the title and the fact I gave it away anyway, we are going to do comparison, just a very quick comparison between Hasbro's Combined Awards Victorion and Takara's Unite Warriors Megatronia. And I'm just realizing how dark Megatronia looks on camera. That is insane. Still, as you can see, they are basically the exact same figure, though with a very different feel to them. Like, they both roughly weigh the same size. Same weight. Why am I saying weigh the same size? That does not make any sense. But as you can tell, they're going for kind of different things. Like, excuse me. Ugh, that's what beer does to you, mate. Anyways, as you can see, Victorion she's very much kind of a bit of a garish color scheme, in that it's very gaudy, very bright, very colorful, and it kind of works into at least give it a cohesive look until Rust Dust fucks it all up with just a sort of splash of green in the chest, And I actually do dig the colors, because it kind of gives you an idea. Okay, these ladies have been through like the dirtiest of places. And they put their lives on the line, doing the things that they do, for fighting off the enemy and all that. And they're called the Rust Renegade. So I expect it to be this kind of orange. So yeah. With Victorion is very much like kind of dirty hard workers. Compare that to Megatronia, who is much more colorful. Baruch Zano already made a bunch of Steven Universe jokes when he reviewed this figure, but yeah, it does kind of look like a Steven Universe fusion, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Look like you got your ruby, your sapphire, your amethyst. I guess that'll be yellow diamond, or maybe even peridot, because she has a bit of yellow, don't she? And I guess this will be either Steven or Rose. But just to give them the appropriate names, we have from the center and circle round, we have Mega Empress, Lunar Club, Moonheart, Trick Diamond, and the dumbest name of them all, Flow Spade. Yeah, the joke with the limb goes is that they're all named after a deck of cards, basically. Lunar Club, Trick Diamond, etc., etc. But Flow Spade sounds the dumbest, even if she does have the whole Ninja Nightbird looking going on. But as you can see with Megatronia, I do have her in here standard configuration of copter arms and car leggings. But for some reason, even though there's a lot more colors going on here than just the orange, green, and silver with a bit of black, this one seems a bit more cohesive, oddly enough. And I think a lot of that is because of the unified black on all of them. Like, if I just get Victorion back in here. Oh, got my hand on the wire. If we got Victoria back in here, yeah, she definitely does look a bit more cohesive with the orange, green, silver, and black and all that. But it does make her look a bit monochromatic, for lack of a better term. Not that she's boring to look at, but she does have very much simpler colors. And, a much simpler color layout. compare that to Megatronia. She is popping with all these colors, and it's basically the black that really holds it all together. So she does have a bit more of a visual appeal as opposed to the Rust Renegades, which are supposed to look ugly. Still, of course, you got her big old sword right there, and and apparently this is supposed to be called Destopia, but nothing that I found online refers to it as such. So it's still a cool looking sword, whether it's gold and pink or silver and blue. But I think I actually like this one better because it honestly reminds me of Rose Quartz's sword for some reason. Oh, that's the empty one. You bastard. So, this one does have the advantage. It doesn't have the little dickhead cluttering up the chest. As for personalities, well, technically, I don't really care for the characters of the Rust Renegades, but they definitely have more character. But they definitely have a bit more respectful personalities. How they're all strong, independent females. 2 of them are lesbians. You kind of got like a mother-daughter relationship going on with Pyromagna and Rust Dust. Compare that to the Megatronia girls, who are Decepticons, by the way. Forgot to mention that. They're basically they're basically a cast of fangirls, sidekicks, and gender-swapped duplicates of male characters. And I'm not even kidding. Like the personality-wise, we have Luna Club, who's an obsessive Starscream stalker. Moonheart, who is the team's admin assistant and used to work for Soundwave. Trick Diamond, a cohort of Swindle. Flow Spade, who was Shockwave's main assassin. And then you got Mega Empress, who is literally just a gender swap Megatron. Even right down to the placement of the colors in her robot mode. Which I can't really show you right now because this is just supposed to be like an extra for the Victorion stuff. So in terms of personality, in terms of character personality, Victorion and the Rust Renegades do hold it out. But these guys just stand out a hell of a lot more. So I'm ultimately still conflicted about who did it better, Hasbro or Takara. For the Steven Universe jokes, I'm gonna say Megatronia wins because she has the brighter color scheme. She does have a bit more of the divergences with the personalities of the girls. I mean, yeah, they're essentially a fangirl group, but they do have a bit more personality to shine as opposed to the Rust Renegades, who are all noble and all work together and all care for each other and stuff like that. But I think it's because these girls are all Decepticons and they seem to have divergences in personality. Weird how the Decepticons always have the better personalities. Still, this is pretty much the giant woman that I'm sticking with. And yeah, that is intentionally a Steven Universe joke. So for 140 quid plus, this is pretty good. This is a really, really good set. I actually do kind of prefer it over Victorion. I mean, Victorion is fine. It's a fine set, but it has QC issues and the color scheme is a bit divisive. This, however, really works for me, and a lot of it is mainly because it is basically a gaggle of female Decepticons. I'm perfectly fine with that. Even if you do have that picture of them playing grab ass in the bathroom. And of course, them being referred to, I kid you not, the Woman Decepticon Warrior Combiner Megatronia. Yes, this is canon. And yeah, I did cut this off of the box. I've been ready to throw the box away. But, okay, you know what? Just to give you a shot of what they all look like in robot mode. There. I'm not gonna lie, they do look cool. They actually do kind of look like crystal gems now I think about it. So, yeah, I think Megatronia is far more worth it. And hey, at least it opens up the opportunity for several Steven Universe giant woman jokes. So, that is that for Megatronia. That is that for Victorion. And I am spent. Merry Christmas, everybody. Wait. I guess I could go for it. Just happy whatever holiday or tradition you're celebrating. I hope you have a wonderful time. And even if 2017 wasn't the best year, just be glad we were able to make it through it all. And just remember, we always have each other. We're always going to be able to stand up together. Happy holidays, everybody.